Tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair?
Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.jackiejonescdjr.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
Carter, I need new tires, but I just don't have time.
Well, Grayson, we own Delta Tire and Auto Repair in Burton. And now we have a mobile tire shop that can come to you.
At my house?
Yup, house, work, business fleet, or roadside emergency. What about balancing the tires?
Yup, even balancing a tire, anything a tire shop can do.
We have all brands of rims and tires, and we have the largest inventory in Genesee County.
When you don't do your auto repair and tires with us, we both lose money.
Are you looking to add to your diecast collection? Well, visit GoRacingDiecast.com. Explore one of the largest collections available with the options for pre-orders, new inventory, and the GOAT's personal collection for over 25 years. There's an option for every level of hobbyist. Ship direct. Personal custom diecasts are available. Shop the GOAT Racing merch store. And if you're a driver, apply for a sponsorship today. Turn your hobby into a passion and head on over and shop GoatRacingDiecast.com.
Alrighty, good evening everybody. How is everybody doing here tonight? Well, here at my home track here at Michigan International Speedway, and it is a Twisted Chassis iRacing series for the ARCA cars. Who is ready to see some crazy action here tonight? We have a big field getting ready to take on. We have 31 drivers that are going to be taking on this crazy track. This is Twisted Chassis GOAT Racing Diecast series. So, with that being said, with Michigan being such a big track, here under practice, I know the race distance is kind of out of whack here, but Michigan is 2 miles long with those 4 turns. It's right now 118 degrees on the track, 2-mile-per-hour south wind, partly cloudy type of night here tonight. So not too shabby for what the weather's looking like. I think we're going to be going into, this is just practice though. It may change going into the race, but look at how beautiful this track is. Such a big track. You could do a lot of bump drafting. A lot of drafting going to go on in effect here tonight. We're also going to see, with it being such a big track, field mileage might be the biggest key for tonight. When will they want to come down pit road? When is the best time? And when, if you're doing, you got to do something a little bit different than what the leader's doing. If the leader is pulling away, you might want to try something or wait until something happens. But right now we got quite a few drivers getting some crazy lap times right now. Jacob in the 00 38.884 here at this moment of time. Not too shabby of a time. Terry right now holding on to second. He's about a .058 off the second or the best time. That's a 38.942. So not too shabby for your lap times going on right now. I hope everybody is getting ready to, for this week being a Sunday night, getting ready to go into work tomorrow morning. Why not, give us a share, follow, and like us on Facebook for all your iRacing needs of all the updates that we got going on through, Mondays and Tuesday nights. Sundays and Mondays, I apologize. But, it kind of keeps you updated on what the points are looking like and what's going on. So let's go down on the track right now, show you what's looking like See a couple drivers on pit road, a couple of them out there on the track. Right now, Jacob, with being the fastest, he's out there on the track, going to his point of view, listening. His car is definitely putting some horsepower out there tonight. Getting, right now, Jacob's at least doing 195 miles an hour down the backstretch going into turn number 3. But a cool little feature we have going on tonight for Jordan out there in this number 83 machine, battling it out here. This is a driver camera here tonight. This is what it looks like as a racer out there. You can see his rig, how focused he is out there in this 83 machine with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Let's interrupt him for a minute. Why not? While he's trying to focus during this practice session, see how he's doing and what it takes to get himself in his spot here tonight. Hey, Jordan, this is Brandon in the booth, buddy. You got a copy?
I got you, bud.
All right, showing you out there right now on the track, holding on 10th right now during this practice session. How's this car feeling out here tonight? And, how is this track here at Michigan, one of our home tracks here?
Yes, sir. You and I both. Michigan is, right now, it's hot and slick and fast, but I think in these cars, the big thing is aero tightness is a big thing, especially later in the runs when the tires kind of lose their good and the car doesn't want to center drive like that as well as it used to. And I think that's going to be the big recipe, is just tire saving and make sure you don't burn your stuff up early.
Heck yeah. Well, I just want to wish you luck, bud. Have fun out there. Let's see if we can talk to you at the end of this thing, and let's see if we could, get you into victory lane or even post-race finish tonight.
I just want to maybe get through the race without having 27 incidents like last week. So that would be a good race for me. So, but let's see what we can do here tonight. So,
hey,
have a good broadcast, buddy.
You never know, because it seemed like you were the magnet the other night. So let's see if you'll be the magnet tonight.
Let's the other direction. The magnet push, not magnet pull.
All right, bud. Good luck tonight.
Hey, buddy. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, that is Jordan there. I got to fix our cameras. Our camera's not wanting to like that camera angle of the building for some odd reason tonight. But we got about a minute, 50 seconds left of this practice session. Then we go into qualifying and have some fun here tonight. With 31 drivers right now, let's see if we can get Bob Berry, see where he's at right now, holding on to 14th place in this number 7 machine, going down into pit road. We also have Shane right now in the 88 sitting on pit road. Quite a few drivers sitting there just watching the times going down. We got a little bit of time left. Terry in the 94 sitting on pit road too. Alan Martin in the 15 out there tonight. He's holding on to 8th place right now with a 40.124. His last lap, best lap was a 39.007. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Just watching those commercials there. We're kind of looking on, going on during this practice. Looks like we got 5 seconds left. Jacob as your fastest during practice. Terry holding on to second. Matt Dickerson in third, and Jimmy F holding on to fourth. And Looks like, oops, Simpson right now holding on to 5th here at the moment while the times were changing out here tonight. All right, qualifying is underway now. Who is going to be the first driver off of pit road and get themselves a very good lap right now? Jeffrey right now, the first one in the 85, leaving pit road to start his lap time here tonight. Let's see what kind of lap time can he put down here. Holding on to second right now, leaving pit road is Chaz Justice, Ron Walters, Nicholas Jans, Russ Ivy right now all getting out there on the track, getting ready to start those times here in just a tad little bit. That's what I love about Michigan, though, is just how this track is. You know, the different lines you could be up high, you could be down low. Let's go on the roof cam here on board with the 85. With Jimmy in the 33 getting ready to start his time. A lot of drivers basically in the same area getting on the track, with them being all getting out there on the track. Who can put down the best lap so far? Here's the number 3 of Paul. Getting ready to come out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Thomas Adams right now, seeing the 64, getting ready, warming up those tires, trying to get up the speed here into turn 3 and 4. But we are watching Nicholas Jans putting him on the leaderboard now. We saw during this session, Jacob in the double O with the fastest during practice, now putting himself on the leaderboard here for the pole with a 39.227. Chaz Justice putting him on the second on the pole here tonight. Time still coming in here. Brian Toller in the 38, getting ready to get himself a second lap in. Currently holding on to third, a 39.233. Charlie Bowling Jordan now putting himself up to 4th place in this 83 machine. You can see he's not rooting the Red Line Racing Network tonight. He said he was a magnet last week. Is he going to be the magnet tonight? Let's see who else. Terry right now in the 94, getting ready to start his lap times here. Chad Fry. Ooh, man, that camera holding on to 13th here at this moment of time. Brian Toller on his second lap, putting him on the pole, a 39.051. Terry holding on to second. Nicholas, changing of advance, Matt Dickerson, putting him on the pole now with 38.995, the fastest out there. Putting Brian in second, Matt Hayden in third, Terry in fourth, Nicholas in fifth, rounding your top 5 here tonight. Man, what some times we have watched to put in here. Right now you can see Brock Tanner getting ready to get his lap times in. He's starting here in just a second. What can he do here for the Twisted Chassis GOAT Diecast or Racing Diecast Series? I see Woody out there. Jeff, let's go Shane. Rooting on Shane out here tonight. Let's see where Shane is starting currently right now in the 88. He is holding on to 16th place at this second. Matt Dickerson still holding on to your lead for your pole. Brian in second. Matt Hayden now in third. Terry Collette in fourth. Roland Collette in fifth. Rounding your top 5. And we just watched Brock putting himself down to 27th place here tonight. And that is everybody besides Dawson out there on the track, getting ready to come back down into pit road. Other than that, that is what we're seeing so far with 45 seconds left here tonight. Let's see if we can find any more drivers out here to talk to real quick. Well, we got about 30 seconds left. Let's talk to Brian here tonight. Hey, Brian, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. Look at you, bud, getting yourself into second place here tonight. Before we went live, I told you, let's see if you can get a top 5 finish, and you're like, I'm slow. And what the heck was that? Getting yourself to second on this qualifying session tonight.
I don't know what happened. That was a lot faster than I did in practice. Definitely hung it out.
You definitely did. You came out of nowhere. Heck of a lap time, bud. I just want to wish you luck, have some fun, and maybe we'll talk to you at the end of this thing.
Hope to see you then.
Sounds good. All right, that is Brian there in the checkers and wreckers. I see Peter out there in the chat. What does Shane's car look like tonight? Let's see if we can pull it up while they're all getting situated in our warm-up session of the night here. Let's see if Shane has got out there on the track real quick. Doesn't look like he's pulled into pit road yet. He still hasn't showed up. As soon as he does, Peter, I'll get that camera out there on him real quick. You see right now, Matt Dixon out there sitting on pit road. A couple other drivers out on the track. Richard Martin in the 43. We have a couple other drivers combining with them tonight. Kind of all racing here. You can see the 4, the 43, the 8, all together having some fun here during this warm-up session. We got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left during this warm-up. Jimmy right now in the 33 in the Mountain Dew machine, getting ready to leave pit road. Nicholas Yance in the 22 now leaving pit road here. And that is the biggest thing. Do not want to get a speeding penalty here at Michigan. It can hurt. It will definitely hurt a lot of momentum here at this track if you get that speeding penalty, and that you do not want to have. So we'll keep an eye on pit road here tonight of how that will take on and be a place to see 102 of you out there tonight watching. Definitely thank you for tuning in. Hope you're all doing very well out there. Let me know in the chat how it's going and how is your weekend, or how was your weekend, I should say, especially being almost over. See Andy in the 93 sitting kind of down on the basement level here tonight, getting ready to stop, getting ready to call the tow truck. Richard Martin right now, he is the fastest during this warm-up at 39.473. Zach right now in the number 8, holding on to second place. Let's see if I can see Shane out there on the track quite yet. Let's see if I can. He is the 88 machine. Here's what his car is looking like here tonight in the 88. The Royalty Motorsports machine. Gotta love a good-looking thing. Alrighty, I see Peter. Where are you all watching from? Heck yeah, where's everybody watching from? Would love to hear from it. But definitely good-looking 88. Definitely be able to see that car right away out there. Looks really good tonight. Chad Fry right now in the 18, holding on to the pole during this warm-up session right now, a 39.055 in the 18. Jacob holding on to the second place in the double O during this warm-up, a minute to 50 seconds left. You know what? Well, why not? Let's see if we can go for a ride with one of these drivers around this track and see how they're doing. Actually, let's see is Shane out there tonight in our chat. We can talk to him. Unfortunately, at this moment, I don't see Shane out there at the second. See if we can find another driver out here. Having a good run so far. Let's see, I actually saw Matt. Let's see if we can talk to Matt Hayden. Hey, Matt, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? Hey, Matt, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy? All right, doesn't look like Matt has got a copy here at the second. Change our camera angles here. Let's see if we could talk to Clinton out here tonight. Hey, Clinton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, bud. Here at Michigan, how this track is, and one of my favorites. What do you think, bud? What does it take to get yourself in a good spot and try to finish this thing?
We're just going to kind of sit around and follow everybody. We're behind probably. It's a long race, and there's no point pushing until probably the last 20. So you got to be there to win it at the end. So that's what we'll aim for.
Heck yeah. Well, I just want to pull you up here before we go into our race session. I just want to wish you luck. Good luck to your Misfits Motorsports team, bud. And let's see if one of you guys could get in our podiums and get a race win here tonight.
Appreciate it.
All right, that is Clinton there. But it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to get ready to go racing here under Michigan International Speedway, this 2-mile track. Let's go through our starting grid here tonight. This is your Pinch A Penny Pools Patio and Spa starting grid. All right, starting in row number 1 for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Matt and Brian. In row number 2 is going to be Matt and Terry. In row number 3 for tonight, we have Roland and Clinton. In row number 4, we have Nicholas and Bob. In row number 5, we have Jacob and Chaz. In row number 6, we have Christopher and Jordan. In row number 7, we have Charlie and Jeffrey. In row number 8, we have Russ and Shane. In row number 9, we have Chad and Alan. In row number 10, we have Rusty and Harold. In row number 11, we have Paul and Chad. In row number 12, we have Zach and Ron. In row number 13, we have Dawson and Thomas. In row number 14, we have Brock and Jimmy. In row number 15, we have Andy and Richard. In row number 16, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have David. That is your starting grid here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, let's get ready to basically rumble like they say. Matt and Brian are going to lead the field to the green flag. That flag man going to start dancing up in his little box for the first time here tonight. Looking back at the chat. Heck yeah, look at everybody out there tuning in here. What is your favorite car? That's my favorite car. I see Woody out there from Columbus, Ohio. Good to see you. Minnesota watching my good friend Nick. Good to see you out there. Also, Peter, I know you Woody well, from Ontario, Canada out there. Good to see everybody. Good evening, y'all, from Peter. And let's go would be from Megan. Good to see Megan. And Brianna, if I pronounce that right. I apologize for messing up anybody's names out there tonight. Go, Nick. All right, love to hear everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in here. Hope you're all ready to have some fun with me. And let's get ready to go green flag racing. Flagman will start dancing up in his little box here once again for the first time tonight here at Michigan International Speedway. Pace car is in. Matt Dickerson and Brian Tyler are going to be leading the field to the green flag here for the first time tonight. 75 laps we are going to be taking on here tonight. Get the start. Just that quick right now. The 44 up front. Side-by-side action going on for second and third place. Matt Hayden and Roland 1, 2, and 3. Going down the backstretch. Here's where it gets a little dicey. We're going to see side-by-side action. We might see grind, and we may see some bump drafting going on here tonight. 44 with a good pull away, about a 0.2 seconds from second and third place. Roof cam right now on board. We're on board here with Jacob in the double O. You can see the 38 getting on the outside. A little bit of sparks going on here tonight here at Michigan. See how much this bump drafting is going to be able to help you. The different lines all these drivers are taking. You see Jacob on the higher line, the 38, closer to the yellow line. A couple of them down into the middle here. Look at the run that Jacob's getting right here on the back for the 38. Good drop down low and side by side. Come to the inside of the 44. And he right there just gained 2 positions that quick going in to get ready to turn number 1. The 22 right now is Jacob's got his eyes on that number 22. That is Nicholas. Let's see if he can make a move to and get around him. You can see the freight train right there behind, grinding against the wall. Sparks flying here at this moment in time. We got, it looks like some 3 wide action going on farther back in the field. On board here with now Shane. He's just kind of holding on to that 88 machine. Let's see what he can do here. Holding on to 13th place, a little bit of company behind him. That is Alan Martin and Christopher in the 15 and the 27. Russ Ivy right now, that's what Shane is looking for right in front of him. That is, let's see, the 51. He's going to make a move to the inside of the number 7 here, right, trying to get to the inside of the 85. Can he do it? Make it look at this run happening here tonight. Peter up there, got my surround sound tuned in and turned up. Heck yeah, out there tonight. We'll do our crank it up session here in just a little bit. Have you all turn up those phones, the laptops, those computers, just a little bit here. We'll do another lap or 2 because we got some crazy action going on right now on board here with Russ Ivy. You can see right in front of Shane, side-by-side action, 85 and the 7. Here goes, oh man, 5 laps completed here out of 75 here so far tonight. 3 wide going right on in front of them. This is where it gets very dicey. Here's the 83 all the way down to the basement. You got, I believe that could be the 67 up high, and we are doing a switch in a room. 44 up high, 3 wide right now here at Michigan. This is where it definitely gets very, very dicey, and it can get, oh, and we are on board, and Shane is turned around and up in the wall, and he is airborne here tonight, up in the air, ouch, and he has lost his hood, his bumper. That is going to bring out our caution here tonight, but you know what? Since we were here on board, we're just going to go a little bit back and watch on board here. This is going to be your chase view. If I can make sure I can change the camera just right and show you what it looks like in his point of view, because that was scary. So you can see just by 4 wide right there, 85 down low, gets in the corner panel, and basically Shane is in for a ride here tonight. And oh man, this is going to get some people collected. You see the Taco Bell squeezing by there, and this is where, man, Shane goes airborne up in the, all 4 tires are off the floor. That's going to definitely, at least the bright side of all this, he has a fast repair. He will be able to get this car fixed up that quickly. But man, that could have hurt. It could have been way worse. A lot more people could have been involved there. We're going to go into your rear chase. This is what it looks like. 4 wide right now. Definitely a couple of them. You can see the 85, the 15, the 18. A couple of them involved there. Quite a few of them trying to get out of the way. A lot of bumpers missing there. You can see them all over the track. Oh, man, what a night. Not what they want to see here tonight. So we're going to go back live here and go on board and see what's going on out there on the track and who's coming down pit road. Right now, Roland is your leader here at this moment. Peter out there was not his fault. No, it was just, it was just kind of a racing 4 wide at Michigan. Kind of not what you wanted to see. New paint job for this week. Let's go, Shane. Oops. Definitely could have been worse, but at least they get those fast repairs fixed. You know, this league does allow these drivers to basically get a brand new car at the end of this thing. So at this moment in time, 12 positions is the biggest mover of the night here tonight, and that is going to be Harold since the start of this race. So he started in 20th, right now currently up to 8th place here at this moment. Biggest mover of the night here tonight. All right, well, while we're kind of just sitting here with a quick second, we're just going to be right back, our play-by-play of the night. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.jackiejonescdjr.com. or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
Of course, a rookie mistake, starting grid accidentally clicked, but we are back at it right now. Go through our restart zones here. So the Geico restart zone is where these drivers will take off. You're on board with Roland right now, holding on to first place. In second, we have Nicholas in the 22. In third, we have Terry holding on to third in the 94. We got Brian in the 38 holding on to fourth. Matt Dickerson in the 44 holding on your fifth, rounding your top five on this restart. We should be going green flag this time by. Pace car lights will turn off, and then we'll go. So that means these drivers will get all lined up, get ready to go. Green flag racing here once again. This is what your caution information here is tonight. Here at Michigan, 1 caution, 3 laps under caution. We've had 2 lead changes. And how they consider those lead changes, the leader has to go all the way around 1 lap to have that be in control. Alrighty. So right now, the 22. Let's go on, and we're going to ride on board here with Nicholas and watch this restart. See what it takes. We always say, who's going to be eating the bologna sandwich here tonight on this restart? This is how tricky it is. As a point of view of a driver, I'll show you. This is what it looks like as a driver. You have to pay attention when that inside line takes off and hit that gas pedal just in time to do so. Because otherwise, like we always say, you'll be eating the bologna sandwich, and we'll have some backups, so you always have to time it just right. Alrighty, so since we got a quick second too, I want to thank everybody out there tuning in, and I want to say thank you to all the fans, the family members, and the friends supporting these drivers, the leagues, and the broadcast week in and week out. If it wasn't for you able to allow these drivers to come out for a couple hours of the night, we would not be able to have anything to be able to produce. So thank you everybody out there for what you do for all these drivers. Here we go. Hayes' car is in. Flagman will start dancing up in his little box here for the second time. Let's go back. Green flag racing, riding on board here with the 22 in the Geico restart zone. Beautiful start there by the top two. You can see Roland got a beautiful start on the inside line where he wanted to take off. You can see right there behind the 22, the 94 is going to be Terry trying to get onto the inside line, trying to make things happen here. Alrighty, you can see the 22 now working. He's going to look on the inside. Now the back bumper. This is where it's going to get dicey up front. This might not be good, and we have a caution out on the track. Alrighty, let's see what just happened here. We might have to go back a little bit farther back and see. Not really sure what happened. We saw the caution come out for some odd reason, but our system is not pulling it up. We're going to have to watch it a little bit more intact to see. I see Christopher kind of having some blinking issues here at the second during this situation. Of course, it's not wanting to show up here at all. So what's happening right now, the system is actually freaking out and blinking. It's blinking out. There we go. This is what we're seeing. A couple of people had some internet connection issues and it was popping out. But this is why our yellow flag came out. All right, we're going to go in slow-mo here. Since we found out what happened. So we see right here, the 8 looks like on the outside line comes up a little bit, just a tad, and bam, gets in the back corner of the number 10, and basically everybody was right there with them. Nowhere for a couple of these individuals to go, and unfortunately, that's definitely going to hurt the number 5. And that's not a night that they want to see. Maybe get these cars fixed up here and maybe use their fast repairs. Oh, man, that could have definitely hurt for a couple of these drivers. Rolling right now as your leader. Holding on to second is Terry. Chaz in third. Let's see if we can talk to Roland right now, see how he's doing.
I hope
Hey,
Briscoe
Roland,
wins
this is
it, to
Brady
be
in the
honest
booth.
with
You
you.
got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Alrighty, bud. Seeing you out here having some fun here tonight, holding on to the lead here. How is it feeling out here, and what does it take to keep these drivers behind you, bud?
It feels pretty good up here. We've had some bad couple of weeks. Been getting wrecked out. Just trying to keep this track position and trying to save my tires when I need them. So and try to stay out of trouble this time. And we're running pretty good so far. I feel like I got a fast car. So yeah, we'll just try to hang on to it and keep our teammates with us and work together.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, I just want to wish you luck here. Have some fun. Maybe we'll talk to you at the end of this thing.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, that is rolling there tonight. Getting ready to roll through and get ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody's having fun so far. I see everybody rooting out for some drivers out here tonight. Good to see. I see rooting on Nick out there tonight. Right now, Roland and Terry. This is what's a fun duel. Father and son going to be battling here for 1 and 2. Chaz Justice right now 3rd, Brian Toller in 4th, and Matt Dickerson holding in your top 5 here tonight. That's what we're seeing. But a cool little feature for a couple of these people that are getting situated is let's go on board and watch this restart with Jordan in this number 6 on the roof camera, but also the driver camera of the night here. Let's watch Jordan take off and watch how focused he is trying to get situated, and maybe we can see him try to shift and get going on this restart here tonight. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see a couple of these drivers have some cameras or some pictures on their screen, just let them know that, hey, get a hold of the broadcaster, and we can get that situated for some of these drivers and have some fun with it too. Why not? It's always a fun just to be able to do this for a lot of these drivers, and that's what we're here for, to give everybody some entertainment and have some fun doing it. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're going to go one more time around, it looks like. Speaking too soon, it looks like. Alrighty though. But, you know, with everything going on, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we're going to be back live tomorrow night for some crazy action. It's kind of a shorter league for the Average Joe Sim Racing League. If you want to see some action there, stay tuned for that. We'll be live at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, this time by pace car lights are off. You can see on the inside is the 44 of Matt Dickerson. Right in front of Jordan, though, he's got the 38 of Brian, and then you can see that 67 machine of Chaz on the inside of Brian here, and then the father and son duo for 1 and 2 here up and above them. This is where we gotta always say who's gonna be eating the bologna sandwich out of them two up above in front, because you never know. Alrighty, here we go, back at it once again. Coming here on a turn number 4, lap 14 completed here on to 75 laps. I thought we were going to go one more time around, or not one more time, go green last time around, but we are now going green. Pace car is in. Flag man going to start dancing up in his little box here at Michigan International Speedway. Green flag out in the air. Look at how focused Jordan is on the gas pedal, and he is going to try to make his action happen up front. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Since we got all these cars close together, action pack going on, and all the drivers making some moves, it is time for your crank it up session of the night here tonight. Why not watch all the action going on here tonight in our cameras? Turn up those TV, turn up your TV, turn up all your video devices and listen to these cars just fly by here tonight. We have a wreck out on the track right now. Yellow flag is out. We see cars going everywhere on the track right now. Rut road raggy. Not sure what just happened. We have to rewind it and find out, because that does not look good. Trying to get on a different angle here real quick. Seen a couple of these drivers. See the run on the 93 coming into the corner here. Side-by-side action. Looks like the leaders collect a little bit of a touch there. Ooh, a little diciness. Oh, man. And, of course, we lose a camera angle there. Ouch. Could have hurt a lot worse. Let's see if we can find another driver that was involved with these different camera angles. While we're trying to pull it up, I do apologize for the glitches going on here for some reason. Man, that definitely unfortunate for some of these drivers. And, of course, Shane involved again, not what he wanted to see here at all. That definitely, of course, there it goes. Say, it looks like it kind of blacked out a little bit on our screen watching. Cars involved there, a little bit of internet connection issues, a couple of them popping off the track there. And why they do that is some reason the iRacing, well, sometimes the servers freaks out. You can see the 27 looks like he's stuck trying to get going. Definitely unfortunate for a couple of these drivers involved here tonight. A lot of damage to quite a few of these cars. Not what they wanted to see here at all tonight. You see a couple of them got to get situated back up front. We got Andy right now in the 93 as your leader. Rusty holding on to second. Matt Hayden in third. Clinton would be in fourth. And Jimmy F in fifth, running your top five here tonight. With that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back here after this commercial break.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, definitely want to give a big shout outs to all of our sponsors here tonight, and especially a couple of these commercials that we watched. Want a big shout out to his Barbecue Beast Sauce being a primary sponsor here for us on Redline Racing Network. Can't thank them enough. If you want to get some delicious barbecue sauce, they have their barbecue on Amazon and or their website. Go to their Facebook page or anything like that. Peter, hard to watch when the cars keep flashing and disappearing. I definitely agree. Some reason it is the iRacing platform. These cars are wanting to disappear when they wreck and have these internet connection issues to these cars too. I'm not sure exactly why, because usually if it and it's only happening when the cars are crashing. Otherwise, it happen more. But we'll see if we can get this up. I was looking at making sure all of our streams are running fair enough, and they are. So I'm not sure. Sometimes iRacing just did some updates. The iRacing platform can actually mess up on us too. So we do apologize for any of the issues out there on the stream side of things. So green flag back out in the air here tonight. Lap 20 out of 75 completed so far. Andy right now and Rusty 1 and 2. Here comes number 5 of Matt Hayden. I did on commercial break 2 change our camera package for our cameras. Hopefully maybe that will change too. So hopefully that will be maybe a fix for us to keep an eye on some of these drivers too on the different camera angles. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that this will actually help it. Clinton Woodby right now holding on to 4th. Jimmy F right now in 5th. Richard Martin in 6th. Jordan Stutzel in 7th. Charlie Bowling in 8th. And Roland Collette in 9th. Rounding your top 9 right now. Thomas Adams Browning is going to be rounding your top 10. Lap 21 here out of 75 completed here. We only have 55 laps to go here at Michigan. All the different drivers right now, seeing all this action happening right at this second. Man, why is we haven't avid? There we go. Right now, Roland, I was watching his lap times here at the second. Roland right now holding on to 9th. His last lap was 38.758. But your leaders right now are 39.137. That is comparisons from 1st to 9th place at this second. I was looking back at the chat, very choppy. Hard to watch. Okay, very choppy. Still hanging out with some support. One of the best friends iRacing has had issues for like 10 years, but still got to support the racers. Heck yeah. And I don't know, for some reason, it's got its good days, and some days it's got its bad days. We see a lot of three-wide racing going on here, especially at Michigan. It's cool to see different things that happen, but it can definitely be a little bit crazy. You can see right now we're having a little bit drivers having internet connection issues, and that's what we like to say, though, that dang McDonald's Wi-Fi. I like the 10 blinking out a little bit, and that is due to the couple of the drivers' internet package, their internet at home. They could have storms, or it could be just having a little bit of a glitch. I've noticed the more people that are, especially in your area, if you're in a bigger city area, and you have these internet connections, more people on it, especially this late at night too, man, it can definitely bog it up a little bit. At the moment, we have 23 drivers on the lead lap here. Right now, Rusty is your leader, holding on to 2nd place, and Matt Hayden and Andy holding on to 3rd here tonight. 1, 2, and 3. Jordan holding on to 4th. Jimmy in 5th, battling for 4th and 5th here, side by side. Here comes the 92 looking on the middle. More like more Wi-Fi. That is for sure. Well, I definitely hope, if you were in the Michigan area, just like we are here at Michigan International Speedway right now, there are some packages we got, especially in my area. You can do 1 terabyte for $50 a month, and I usually complain about how much it costs, but having $50 for 1 terabyte of for a download, you can't complain about that here in Michigan. That's why you want to come here to Michigan International Speedway to watch all this action. 33 right now, looking at the back bumper of the 67 here. You can see some little bit of dicing going back and forth. Here comes the, looks like Roland and Jordan battling here tonight. 3 wide at the moment. Oh, they were almost 3 wide. 25 laps out of 75 completed here so far. Don't forget to like and share our things on Facebook or follow us on YouTube. We definitely can't thank you enough for all that. Lap 26, who's got what it takes, and when will drivers start coming down pit road and make things happen? But these drivers down the backstretch right now are doing 194, 95 miles an hour, actually up to 198. I just saw Matt Hayden going down, maybe with that draft helping out. I wish Minnesota, I pay like 150 for 1,000 down and 200 up. Oh, man. Yeah, that's... man, it definitely, it's like cable nowadays now, too. It's crazy how much cable and internet and everything can be. But if you ever want, I found a thing, if you want some internet, or some cable, I can send you to the right place to get you for, I only pay $11 a month for cable. And you can get, I can watch right now, I can watch your local channels in Minnesota. I can watch your local channels here in Michigan for $11 a month. And I'll let you know, I won't say on where to go, but you can always send me a message. Send me a message on our Facebook side of things to the Red Line Racing Network, and I can help you out. I can't complain having spent $11 a month on cable instead of over $200 here in Michigan. Still 3 wide. You see that 93. Ooh, that could have been close. I saw all the way down to the basement down here tonight. A couple drivers all the way up to the attic. Battling going on the 67 and the 33. Jimmy making some moves to the front. Right, giving that bumper to the number 9. Look at the 9 now. Going to sling all the way past the number 5. Side-by-side action here. This is for third and fourth place. And now Roland trying to get around the number 5. Can he get him cleared? Lap 29 completed here out of 75. Ooh, man, they are bumping and they are banging, and there is that Kmart Wi-Fi car has just appeared. Oh, man, I'm having a struggle out here in the booth. Still side-by-side action while Rusty, being Rusty right now, up front, just sitting by himself here at this moment. While I say that, here comes, look at the 83, just slingshots by. But here comes the number 6 right back. Oh, man, good racing going for your lead here at the moment. We got 4 wide going on now. Oh, we're going to almost see it 4 wide there at the line. That's where it gets dicey, and that's where things can definitely get a little mixed up here and get some drivers hurt. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Clinton Woodby right now holding on. Let's pull up our driver mini bar to see some of these drivers. In the 92, holding on to 7th place. You can see trying to close it in here on the number 10. You got Jordan right now holding on to the 83 right there behind the number 93. Russ Ivy in the 51 holding on to 10th place. We go back to Matt Dickerson right now in the 44 holding on to 11th. He's got some company. He's got the 22 of Nicholas holding on to 12th place. Jacob in the 00 holding on to 13th place. Terry in the 94 holding on to 14th. We got Brian Toller right now holding on to 15th. Dawson Tanner right now holding on to 16th place. Chad Fry holding on to 17th. We got Zach right now in the number 8 holding on to 18th. Right behind him, we got Thomas Adams and that 64 holding on to 19th. We got Richard Martin holding on to that 43 in 20th place. Ron Walters right now in 21st. David Royal right now in 22nd. Brock Tanner currently right now 23rd. That's what we're seeing right now on the track at the moment. Rusty right now. I see a couple drivers did bring it in. It looks like Shane did bring it into your infield here tonight for the 88. Christopher Clore right now in the 27th. Also, Shane sitting currently on pit road. He did bring it in, but got back into the car. He may try to get back out here in just a little bit. All right, right now from the gap from first to second place, about almost over a half a second difference between first and second. That is 3 teammates right now up front. 1, 2, and 3. Rusty, Jimmy, and Matt here at the moment of time. So, teammates working together here up front. Lap 33 completed here out of 75. Getting down to the crunch time here in just a little bit with 43 laps to go. We almost hit the halfway point here in just a tad a little bit. See somebody going down into pit road right now, starting their lap times. A couple drivers leaving pit road also. This is where it's going to get dicey, especially when people come in and people come down, or go in and people come out. Especially trying to stay on the apron and not to make a speeding penalty down pit road. That definitely can hurt and definitely not what you want to see here at all tonight. I was going to pull that up, but our driver camera not currently working on that situation there, though. But why not see on board here with Rusty right now? Currently, he has led 12 laps right now. Matt Hayden has led 1 lap so far. It looks like Jordan Stencil has led 1 lap tonight. So Matt Dickerson has led 1 lap. So we got a couple drivers in the field here that has led a lap here tonight. So we still got, a long race to go to the end of this thing while drivers are catching up to Rusty now. Roland right now, he's making a move, trying to get to the inside of Jimmy to make the pass for 2nd place. Roland now making a pass for your lead here at the moment in time. You can see how much and how well of a battle there is right now from 1 and 2. Look at 3rd and 4th and 5th right there too. Right now it's currently showing Roland as your leader with lap traffic getting onto the track, and everybody's kind of seeing what's going to happen going in. Roland has taken that spot away from Rusty. They're on board here with Rusty now. Matt Hayden right now keeping an eye on his teammate here on board. Let's see if he can get around Rusty coming into turn 1 and 2 to make some moves on the inside line. Can he make it? But he does have some company on the outside. That is Clinton Woodby. No, I lied. That is the 67 of Chaz Justice on the outside line there. Double file here at this moment. This is where it gets dicey. If we see maybe 4 wide here in just a little bit. So, with a lot of different action going on right now, different things going on. This is where 4 wide, someone on the apron trying to get back on to the track here. See the 92 and the number 10 coming close together here out of turn number 2. Here they are into turn number 3 here at the moment of time. Back up here on board with the 92, watching Clinton. His last lap was a 39.9. Here comes Takers down into pit road. I see Rusty. We also have the number 5 being one of them. So this is going to start some pit strategy. It looks like that is going to be a lot of the misfits coming down pit road. That is a team strategy call there to make something happen, do something completely different. Here's where we're back to your leader, Roland right now. Chaz Justice, 1 and 2. Third is gonna be Charlie Bowling. 4th is gonna be Russ Ivy. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now, and that's a lot of the checkers and wreckers right now up front. When will they come down pit road here in just a little bit? While we're seeing all the action and different things happening up front, I was looking farther back into the field, and man, oh man, we got some crazy action. Brian and Jordan battling out here for 9th and 10th place. Dawson Tanner, he's just sitting there watching in that number 2 and for 11th. Chaz Justice in the 67, he just came down pit road, so he's going to start his pit stops here in just a second. But Roland right now has been out there for 22 laps on these tires and this fuel. The driver that's been out there the longest has 28 laps, is the one that's going down pit road. The number 10 That is Charlie. He has been out there for a lot more laps on those tires and that fuel. On board with Roland right now. Russ Ivy holding on to second. You can see right in front of Roland, though, if we're going to go on to our roof cam, you can see Rusty right there in front. He went down pit road just a couple laps ago. That's the comparisons of the different lap times. This time by coming to the line. This is where I'll do your comparison between Rusty and what Roland's doing for your lap times. Roland just ran a 39.753. If you go back to Rusty, he just ran a 39.367. That is your comparison from a 0.7 to a 0.3. That's how much these tires make a difference here. The longer they stay out, then the probably could hurt them just a little bit. Man, oh man. Let's see what's going to happen here. Farther in the run, when we're getting down, we just hit the over the halfway point. And this commercial we have to play are at our halfway point of the night. We want to say thank you to them as much as possible here tonight. This is one of your league sponsors here.
Are you looking to add to your diecast collection? Well, visit GoRacingDiecast.com. Explore one of the largest collections available with the options for pre-orders, new inventory, and the GOAT's personal collection for over 25 years. There's an option for every level of hobbyist. Ship direct. Personal custom diecasts are available. Shop the GOAT Racing merch store. And if you're a driver, apply for a sponsorship today. Turn your hobby into a passion and head on over and shop GoAtRacingDiecast.com.
Definitely want to thank them for coming on board here tonight for the Twisted Chassis GOAT Racing Diecast Series. On board here with Roland right now. Watch him head around here. The 94 of Terry holding on to second. And the 00 of Jacob holding on to third place here at this moment. Up here in the blimp view of the action overboard, watching all the drivers here kind of getting all spread out at this moment. This is where it gets a little crazy, a little dicey, is because the more they spread out, the more the drivers push and make more mistakes. Oh, and we got a driver in pit row getting a spun around. Front row raggy, that's not what you want to do here tonight. That definitely could have hurt. But that is Jacob coming down into pit road, but Roland still staying out here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your race leader now coming down into pit road. This is where the strategy game has started for some of these drivers, and that's where it gets dicey. You know, I haven't seen any speeding penalties here at all tonight, which is a good thing because you don't want to make a mistake like that. All right, on board here with Roland right now. Terry's, while he just goes past, ooh, backs it up, rut row. That's going to hurt. Here's where Rusty is. Rusty right now is going to take over the lead here as lap 47 been completed now out of 75. Sorry, I apologize. That is lap 46 since actually Roland passed the line. That was lap 46. I didn't realize he passed it. That is a rookie mistake for me here tonight. I do apologize for that. On board here right now with Rusty in the number one. You can see on the car there. Here comes the 92. That is Clinton Woodby for first and second place. Watching the camera angles here over the chopper view. Chat Heroes kind of speeding back on what was going on there. 6, 7, moving up. Good to see you, George, out there. How you doing out there tonight? Chaz right now in the 67, holding on to third place right behind. You can see him trying to get around Matt Hayden here right now. The number 1, that is Harold in the 23, that he is currently 2 laps down. That's who Rusty is right by. But since we got a quick second here, why not give us some more shout-outs here tonight? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a big shout-out to Jackie Jones from Cleveland, Georgia. If you want to get yourself a new car, head on down there, get yourself a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, and get that beautiful car off the lot. We definitely want to say thank you to them. Also to W, if you want to use code Redline, you can get yourself 10% off your order. We want to thank W to coming on board here for Redline Racing Network. Also want to give a big shout out to is going to be Delta Tire, being a local sponsor here in Burton, Michigan. If you want some new tires, front end lines, things like that, they can hook you up. We definitely appreciate them coming on board here tonight. Also to Sheath Underwear, use promo code NOLIFT. You can get yourself 20% off your order on Sheath Underwear. We want to say thank you to them. Also, last but not least, Barbecue Beast Sauce being a sponsor here for Redline Racing Network. If you want to get some delicious barbecue sauce, head on over to their Facebook or website and order some. They also are on Amazon. We want to say thank you to them. Also, my opinion, I think it's better than Sweet Baby Ray's, but that's just my opinion. So we want to say thank you so much to all of our sponsors here, especially all the league sponsors. JS Designs being the biggest one here tonight too. Also to the GOAT Racing Diecast. We appreciate them coming on board for the Twisted Chassis. All right, we've got lap 50 completed here so far tonight, and seeing all the action kind of single file here up to the front right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with lap traffic being involved. It's definitely getting crazy up here. I see you, George, out there. Hi, you're doing a great job announcing. Thank you, George. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much out there. All right, right now, let's go on the roll bar. Actually, you know what? Let's go in the Euro Gyro camera that we like to see. This shows you the banking here at Michigan. And, you know, people don't realize how much of a bank there is until you are actually here at Michigan. Looks like right now a little bit of blinking up going on up front. That dang Kmart Wi-Fi, man. But everybody hanging on as best as it can, especially the bigger the lobbies there are. You know, we have 31 drivers that have showed up here, and we are looking at the grandstands. It can, a lot of drivers have harder times with their internet because of it, and that you could see it kind of messes up a little bit. But look at this right now, overboard up in your blimp, your Goodyear blimp. You saw 3 wide right now. Rusty is going to make that inside move, try side-by-side action. Look at the gap there is between the front peg and a little bit farther back, but some great racing going on up front here tonight. But why not? We're going to do our play-by-play here real quick. Our commercial breaks for the moment. We'll be right back.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.JackieJonesCDJR.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Are you looking to add to your diecast collection? Well, visit GoatRacingDiecast.com. Explore one of the largest collections available with the options for pre-orders, new inventory, and the GOAT's personal collection for over 25 years. There's an option for every level of hobbyist. Ship direct. Personal custom diecasts are available. Shop the GOAT Racing merch store. And if you're a driver, apply for a sponsorship today. Turn your hobby into a passion and head on over and shop GoatRacingDiecast.com.
All right, seeing all the action there. Want to give all the sponsors their credits out there, so thank you for all of them coming in. Right now, watching Chaz and rolling right now, 1 and 2. Russ Ivy holding on to 3rd place. We got 20 laps to go here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting down to the crunch time here. It is getting down to, well, let's see what's going to happen. Who's got what it takes? Chaz right now in the 67. Side-by-side action going on with this number 1. This is some lap traffic. There's a gap between first and second, about a half a second right now. That's what we're seeing here at this moment of time. Definitely thank you, everybody watching here. I see 217 of you out there. Thank you so much. We'd love to hear you in the chat. Let me know how it's going out there. Right now, you can see, some bumping and rubbing out there at the moment, and that's curious on just what just happened, because that was a ouch situation. 3 wide right now going through the corners, and here is the race for your lead here once again. Man, we've been back and forth all basically last 15 laps or so. Now Roland and Rusty back at it again. Not Rusty, that was Russ. I apologize. Russ right now battling out here with Chaz and Roland. See these two battling out here. Actually, some reason. There we go. Some odd reason our system was all scored up and messing up here right now. But rolling right now as your leader. We got 3.8 second gap from second place. We got lap traffic involved here while we're looking away. See George Under. Let's go Chaz. Right now, it looks like Chaz going down into pit road to start his pit stop. Definitely not make a mistake on pit road is your biggest thing. You can see a lot of other drivers coming down pit road to start their pit stops. Rolling right now as your leader. Let's see if our pit stops is actually going to show up of what we're looking at right now. I know it's showing a couple of them that have not come down pit road. I see now Roland's going to start his pit stop here. A couple other drivers. It shows you the different times and everything they have taken down into pit road. I hear somebody blowing up an engine out there on the track. Peter out there, talk to y'all next race. My favorite driver is out. Not a good night for Shane. Definitely, Peter. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hope you have a better night. Hopefully everybody else does too. Thanks for tuning in there out here tonight. Hope you all enjoy your night. And we'll see you next week, bud. Russ Ivy now coming down into pit road. Oh, locking it up a little bit. That's going to allow Charlie to take over the lead here up front in the number 10. Matt Dickerson right now holding on to 3rd. Chad Fry in 4th here at this moment. So far, some great racing going on all through the track right now. Staying single file. This is your caution information for tonight. We've only had 3 cautions, 8 laps under caution. We've had 14 lead changes here tonight at Michigan. Here's your track information here tonight too, with this 2 mile per hour, or 2 mile track. 150 miles is tonight's race distance. 109 degrees on the track. Right now it's currently about 78 degrees outside. 2 mile per hour south winds, southwest, well, it kind of changes, south wind direction now. Sunny, but it's a little partly cloudy, they say. So I don't know, that's what the system says. Sunny, but also partly cloudy. But that's what we're seeing for your track information. All right, let's see if we can see any of these drivers have some fun facts here. Some of them don't, some of them do. Let's see if we can find any of them that do here tonight. You see here on board with Jimmy right now, a couple other drivers that looks like doesn't really want to give me any information out here tonight. I do apologize. Let's not do our track information until we get some cool track information info about some of these drivers. But why not go through your track information here about some of these drivers, though? It shows you where they have started and where they have been. Charlie, right now, you can see currently as your leader at the moment, Matt Dickerson holding on to second place. Roland holding on to third place. Jacob in the double O holding on to fourth. We have Rusty in the number 6 holding on to fifth place, rounding your top 5 here tonight. With 12 laps to go and green flag strategies underway, and right now Charlie as your leader, about 9-second gap between first and second place. 24 laps Charlie's been out there. Matt Dickerson's been out there for 20. Roland has been out there for 4 laps as your comparisons from 1, 2, and 3 here tonight. Good racing going on, especially only a few cautions we've had tonight. And man, oh man, being in Michigan, knowing how this track is, the biggest thing I've seen drivers actually do is make speeding penalties coming down, because you're going from 180, 190 down to, I think it's like 55 it could be. Not really sure exactly the speed, but you have to slow it down just right and not make a mistake, especially being so big of a track. Man, a lot of mistakes happen. But right now, let's see how focused Jordan is right now on your driver camera of the night. He's kind of just sitting there being very patient, just focused as much as possible, doing what he can do going into turn number 1. You can see the wheel, how much of a wheel he's actually putting into it here. Round into turn 1 and out of turn number 2. Cool little feature that some of these drivers want to share, and it's always fun to see the different types of rigs and different types of computers, how they have it. Some drivers we've had to show their feet, their pedal work. They've showed their wheels. They've showed their actually computer setups. And it's always cool just how different things are at different parts of the world and different parts of the states because of the different things that these drivers have. These wheels that these drivers have are expensive. You can get cheap, you can get expensive, and you can get way expensive. It just depends on what you want to get. Well, right now, watching Roland here in second place, 14 seconds back. Matt Dickerson right now holding on to your lead. We saw the other driver go down into pit road. Matt Dickerson been out there for 23 laps. Can he make it to the end? That is the ultimate biggest question here tonight. But the other thing is the biggest mover of the night, and that is going to be 16 positions here tonight. That is going to be Rusty in the number 6. Has moved 16 since the start of this race. He started. Where did he started. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong information here. There he is. Started in 19th and currently in 3rd. That is what we're seeing for Rusty tonight. Give him a big shout out for your biggest mover of the night here. With 7 laps to go, you can see some drivers helping each other out here, trying to get the bump draft going here at Michigan. All right, 92 looking on the inside, trying to get around, doing a kind of like it looked like a slingshot move, like on Talladega Nights. Here comes the 6 to get back to the back bumper. That is right now. His teammates helping each other out. Matt Dickerson now coming down into pit road. That's now going to allow Roland to take over the lead here for 6 laps to go. And that is a 2.4 second gap right now from first to second place. Roland, Rusty, and Matt 1, 2, and 3. Russ Ivy in 4th. Jordan Stencil in 5th, rounding your top 5 here tonight. That is what we're seeing so far. Definitely love the outcome going on here tonight. Just the different pit strategies, the different outcomes that go on here. It is just phenomenal. On board here with Roland on the roll bar. You can see all the different safety mechanisms in here. You can see the RPMs at 9,700. You see about 170, 80. Let's watch him go down the backstretch, how fast he gets it going. Almost into turn 3 and up to about 191 miles an hour. And a little, there we go, situation there with our scoreboard. Trying to get out of that camera. 4 laps to go. Right now, about a 2.8 second gap from first to second. Rusty, can he close it in? Matt Hayden right now holding on. He's going to now take over the spot from Rusty. Rusty got into the wall. The 92, he is a lap down. That is Clinton Woodby for 18th place. Curiosity is, does Matt or Rusty, can they get closer just with a couple laps to go? Laps, and there is now a 3-second gap going on from first to second place. Roland wanting to get himself a win this season, and front row Reggie caution out on the track. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a caution out, and that is what we're seeing. Cars going flying everywhere. We're going to rewind it and see what just happened here. Looks like Terry goes a little bit airborne here. I'm not sure whose fault that was. I saw Jimmy involved there. Let's go on to the roof cam of Jimmy. Lost his hood and lost his front bumper. Man, oh man. Yeah, just looking, just watching how much action there is there. And man, that definitely is going to leave a mark for a couple of these drivers. Hopefully they have some fast repairs. But that changes a lot of events for some of these drivers though. Because this is going to bring out a green-white checker to the end of this. And this is where it's going to get dicey from here. Who's ready to see some crazy action to the end of this? Because I don't think it's over. You know, they say caution breeds cautions. This may be for the green-white checker. We may see some more cautions here tonight. With that being said, we'll be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Carter, I need new tires, but I just don't have time.
Well, Grayson, we own Delta Tire and Auto Repair in Burton. And now we have a mobile tire shop that can come to you.
At my house?
Yup, house, work, business, fleet, or roadside emergency. What about balancing the tires?
Yup, even balancing a tire. Anything a tire shop can do.
We have all brands of rims and tires, so we have the largest inventory in Genesee County.
When you don't do your auto repair and tires with us, we both lose money.
Are you looking to add to your diecast collection? Well, visit GoRacingDiecast.com. Explore one of the largest collections available with the options for pre-orders, new inventory, and the GOAT's personal collection for over 25 years. There's an option for every level of hobbyist. Ship direct. Personal custom die casts are available. Shop the Goat Racing merch store. And if you're a driver, apply for a sponsorship today. Turn your hobby into a passion and head on over and shop GoatRacingDiecast.com.
Here at Jackie Jones, we have plenty of new and used trucks, SUVs, and sport cars, and are gaining more vehicles as we head into the summer months. Stop by and meet with our excellent team that are guaranteed to provide you with top-notch customer service that you won't find anywhere else. You can find us at www.JackieJonesCDJR.com or call us at 706-865-3168. We're located at 2840 US 129 South, Cleveland, Georgia.
Alrighty, all our commercial breaks for the last time here tonight. Man, oh man, let's see what this is going to entail for everybody. We have Roland and Russ 1 and 2, Jordan in 3rd, Nicholas in 4th, Chaz in 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see some crazy action be in Michigan. We're going to see 4. We're going to see 5 wide. The thing is, once they go green, can they make it to the yellow flag to make it to the, for them to keep going? Or will we see the other yellow flag come out here tonight? That is going to be the ultimate question here. Because anything can happen. See, we got the flag man. He's getting ready to get situated with that yellow flag. We'll be going green flag racing here in just a little bit. Right now, pace car lights are off. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here in just one quick sec. Let's go, Nick. Rooting out there for tonight. Nick holding on to 4th place. Let's see what he has in store right in front of him. He's got, I believe, the 51 of Russ Ivy. Will they be able to help each other out here on this restart on the outside line and get going? That is the biggest and ultimate question here tonight. See a couple drivers getting their cars all warmed up here, getting them situated, and then it's time to go green. Flag racing. Ooh, there's your flags. There's the starter. We'll see that hard left into pit road. You can see the Geico restart zone where the blue is on the track. That's where these drivers have to get ready to go. Here's the flag man getting ready to wave the green flag for the couple of time of the night here. Here we go back. Green flag racing at Michigan International Speedway. Green flag is out. Beautiful start by the top 2 right now. 1 and 2 going into turn 1 and 2 right now. Roland trying to keep everybody behind. Can he do it here tonight? Jordan now into the picture here tonight too for 3rd place. Come following right there behind the 51. Nicholas holding on to 4th. Chaz in 5th here at the moment coming into turn number 3. The 22 getting at the back bumper of the 83. Look on the outside line. Can he get around to get himself a podium finish here tonight? We are not liking this camera. There we go. Let's change that camera. White flag out tonight by JS Designs. Here we go. Here's the move. Here's the run going into 22 around the 83. 3 wide right now through the field. Oh, this is getting dicey up front. Right now, Nicholas up to 3rd in our podium spot right now, coming out of turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are coming to the line. This is your race winner going in is Roland Collette. Russ Ivy in 2nd, Nicholas in 3rd here tonight. Pulling on to 4th place is Jordan Stencil, Chad Fry in 5th. Rounding your top 5 here tonight. Give them a big shout out. Well-deserved finish here. What a night we just witnessed, and what a night overall. Definitely amazing watching all these drivers race it out here for the Twisted Chassis GOAT Racing Diecast Series. Man, oh man, you definitely could not complain about that race, and what a night we just watched for them to do it. So this is our post-race show of the night. We're going to get these drivers situated up here in the booth, chat with them, and see how they're feeling, because wow, what a night we just have witnessed for all these drivers. So we're going to talk to Roland and Russ And Nicholas. Let's see if I can find Nicholas out here. I don't see him quite yet in our chats out there. Once he gets situated, we'll talk to him. But man, we're going to watch Roland burn it out here tonight. Well, definitely deserved here at Michigan International Speedway. All right, so we're going to pull up our third place finisher here is going to be Nicholas. Let's see if we can pull him up here and see if he pops in our chat real quick, see how he's doing. But let me know in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Actually, why is it showing Jordan as our third? Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to look at our race results here. 1, 2, and 3. Some reason is showing Jordan as our third place, and that's where I'm trying to take a look real quick and see. We may have to get an admin involved here real quick. One screen shows Nicholas, one screen shows Jordan here. So let me get this figured out real quick. While we pull him up here, let's see if I can talk to him real quick. Hey, Jordan, this is Brandon in the booth. We got a race control question, bud. You got a copy?
Sure, bud.
Alrighty, right now I'm kind of confused on our third place finisher. One screen shows you as our third place, and one screen shows Nicholas as our third place finisher here tonight, and I really don't know who I got our third place.
I'm showing Nicholas as the finisher, third place.
Alrighty, well, we'll get that situated, but we'll disregard our scoreboard on our screen. It's just showing something different there. So, all right, thank you for the clear up there, bud.
No worries, buddy.
Alrighty, our third place. So our scoreboards are going to be messed up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so I do apologize. Showing one person as one and one person as another for some odd reason, but we'll talk to Nicholas here and see how he's doing. Hey, Nick, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Brandon, what's going on, brother?
Not much, bud. We unfortunately, our scoreboards are all messed up. I was totally confused on who got third. It was showing Jordan, and then now I don't know. But the officials say you got the third place, bud. Congratulations. How are you feeling here tonight?
Man, I really like this track a lot. I knew coming into tonight, I didn't do a whole lot of practice just because I've raced this track a whole lot in these cars. So I was like, you know what? We're going to go in with a clear head and put the nose down, try to get a good finish here tonight. And I really thought I was going to have a little something more there at the end. I had a little bit fresher tires than the guys in front of me, and I was starting in the outside line, which I like to start with, and I was like, oh, boy, we're going to go for it. Things got a little dicey there coming out of 2. We got 3 wide there for a minute, ended up sneaking through the middle, sliding past Jordan to take over third spot, and I just ran out of time catching Roland and Russ. But, yeah, man, good racing with Russ tonight, the 51 car. Me and him had a really good battle for most of the race, but big congratulations to Roland for bringing home the win here tonight, man.
Most definitely, and what a night for you too. You know, especially the last. I saw you fly. That green white checker. You were just flying by, able to get past like 2 cars there, right to get to third place, and that was a beautiful, momentum getting there. Looking going into next week though, how much momentum and how much does this give you confidence, knowing that hey, you got a podium spot this weekend? What about next week? And what makes that going to next race?
Yeah, I really like Milwaukee too, so I look forward to that race. Back-to-back podium spots here. This league's tough, man. There's some really good racers here, so I feel good about getting podium spots. Last week I was second. This week I was third. Hopefully next week I'll be on that top step and can get the win. But yeah, I like Milwaukee. I think it'll be some good racing. I think we need to clean things up just a little bit here and there. I think some people are being a little bit too aggressive there at the start of the race, but I know the adrenaline gets to you, and I've been there, so I can't really say much, but. Yeah, man, I really like this league. Appreciate all the admins for putting all this stuff on. Appreciate you for broadcasting. Of course, Royalty Motorsports. That's my race team. And my teammates, Matt Dickerson. Appreciate him being out here. And my old buddy, he had a rough night tonight, Shane Wilden. He finished way back there in the back. He got caught up in some wrecks. But and then Warren Kyle Keith, he's not here tonight. But everybody over in Royalty, those are good dudes, man. Good bunch to race with. Appreciate them a lot. And yeah, that's all I got, man. Appreciate you.
Definitely. Well, buddy, have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds good, man.
Thank you. All right, that is Nick there. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for our systems malfunctioning here, but second place is Russ Ivy. Let's see how Russ is feeling. Hey, Russ, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, bud. Look at you able to bring home a P2 here tonight. Congratulations, bud. How are you feeling here?
I'm feeling pretty good. I've kind of been consistent this year when I've got finishes. So just maybe I think I've done like a fifth, a fourth, and now a second. So maybe I'll eventually creep up and get a win at some point. But it was a fun race tonight. Got caught up in that big wreck, but ended up getting back toward the front. And the pit strategy happened to work out for me, luckily.
It definitely did. It worked out perfectly for you, and you're able to get this Budweiser machine into your second place. And I know you said, fourth, and everything, but you're moving forward. I have either next week or the week after, but I can see you get yourself victory lane. You got a very fast car. Looking at the lap times, the best lap, and this is what's crazy, is cool to see, was a 38.758 for you. Roland was a 38.758 also. Both of you identical fast lap times. So with that being said, I can see something happening, in the future here, and it'll be fun to get yourself in. Hey, as long as you get podium spots, you can always have a chat with me up here in the booth.
Oh yeah, I'm totally happy with getting just good finishes, and like I said, with Roland there at the end, I thought I might have had something for him, but I actually had to save a little bit of fuel in the last 2 laps with little coasting and stuff because I run out of fuel right as I crossed the line, so I couldn't really push him as hard as I wanted to. But I'll take the second any day of the week.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, I know you mentioned a couple, but who else you want to give a big shout out to that made this machine possible here tonight?
I just want to thank all the people put on the league. I appreciate what they do and enjoy letting them race with me. Them letting me race with them.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, good luck. Have a great rest of the night. Good luck for the rest of the week. Get the practice in. We'll see you next week, and let's see if we get you into victory lane.
Sounds good, Brandon. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, Russ Ivy there tonight. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, is your race winner here. Let's see how Roland is feeling here tonight. Hey, Roland, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, bud. Look at you able to get yourself a win here tonight, bud. Congratulations. What a night. Wow. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. After the last couple weeks we've had, and managed to rebound and get us a win, and just really happy for us, and just a relief.
Definitely. And, look at the hard work getting situated, and you're able to pull, and you had the perfect pit strategies all night long, and you got where you were, especially right before that last caution with 3 laps to go, and that caution came out. Unfortunately, your dad went flying. He became an astronaut that caution, but you were able to, even though you had a couple second lead on that, able to take back the lead and stay up front after the caution. Heck of a job, able to keep that JS Designs machine number 9 in the front. Congratulations, bud.
Thank you.
Well, who do you got to give a big shout out to that made this number 9 possible here?
I just want to thank Jordan Stencil and JS Design for the wonderful paint schemes that Jordan makes, and just happy I could get this one in victory lane, and just want to thank Barn Doors and More for sponsoring me, and just want to thank Sim Magic for the stuff that they put out and the equipment, and if anybody's looking for a route to go to with the sim gear, I would suggest Sim Magic. They make some really good stuff, and just happy we could get a win today.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, congratulations. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy this victory. We'll see you next week and see if you get yourself another victory. And I'm excited to see what's in store for us for next week.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
Yep. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, Roland there, your race winner here tonight. I apologize for our issues during this. Some reason that looked like actually a black flag was given. That's why the orders got all messed up for my racing, and that's why it showed us all different things going on. So at least we got that situated. big night overall. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Thank you for everybody tuning in and enjoyed the show here. Thank you for all the compliments out there and everybody tuning in and giving us something to talk about in the chat. So thank you so much. Other than that, stay safe. Have a great night. We'll see everybody tomorrow night so for some crazy action there. Other than that, we'll see everybody later on.
Are you looking to add to your diecast collection? Well, visit GoatRacingDiecast.com. Explore one of the largest collections available with the options for pre-orders, new inventory, and the GOAT's personal collection for over 25 years. There's an option for every level of hobbyist. Ship direct. Personal custom diecasts are available. Shop the GOAT Racing merch store. And if you're a driver, apply for a sponsorship today. Turn your hobby into a passion and head on over and shop GoatRacingDiecast.com.